Well, meeting stuff, I like all that, but my ultimate goal is just to win. This is like everyday thing before a game. We in the gym early in the morning, before work. After walk through and just get some shots up. Game I'm most looking forward to is playing against my old high school boys. Going back home and seeing everybody, see how everybody doing, as well as competing against my old school. Some of our rivals like Saints, Morris, as well as Kearney and all that. My name is McCoy. I'm from the west side of Chicago, and basically I used to box before this, and that's one thing that kept me out of the streets with my mom. Just make sure that I'm always doing something productive in my life, just going to school and keeping my life busy and stuff. And coming from Chicago, I always had that mean, that I gotta get it, griminess about me, because I know there's people out there that want my spot, people out there getting killed every single day. And that just makes me go harder and harder, for my family, for my sister. So I just lost a big role model in my life, Ed Brown. He was a boxer, he was an up-and-coming boxer. So, that really hurt me, and that really opened my eyes up about the basketball stuff, because I'm in San Diego, and there's people in Chicago out there, worry about their life, worry about how they gonna eat, how they gonna live to see another day, and I'm out here working hard and just playing basketball, so I know that that's way easier compared to all that other stuff. So, that's one thing that I try to bring on this court, just, get my heart out. I've been out for 8 months because I got hurt, so I'm just trying to get back and just help my team win. Ain't nobody going to stop us now. I can say my team sucks. I know my team don't suck, and I know we're going to win CIF. I came out here in the 8th grade, and before I got here, there was another kid here before me named DeAndre Ayton, and the guy that trained me made DeAndre Ayton into the #1 player. And so when I came out here, I met 2 of them, and Uncle Sean was like, I don't know, at the time I was only like 6'1", 6'2", Nobody knew I was 7'1", So he's like, at the time, he's like, I can't promise you that you're gonna be, a NBA player, but we're gonna work on your life. We're gonna get you better on the court as well as off the court. And so I fell in love with what he was saying, I really respected what Uncle Sean was bringing to the plate. And so he convinced, at first I wasn't even gonna come out here, but he came out to Chicago and talked to my mom and convinced her, and I was already convinced when I came out here. But DeAndre Ayton was 6'9", and I was like 6'1", 6'2". So I'm like, I never seen somebody taller than me in the 8th grade. And so it was just a wide awakening that it was more people out there, better skills and everything. At the time I wasn't really that good, but I had a lot of heart. And so I would see DeAndre out there, killing it, dropping 30 on people, and I'll be on the bench just sitting there, and instead of hating, I'll be like, man, I know when I get back in the gym, I'm about to go stupid hard. I'm about to get this right so I can be just like that. And so that's one thing that I kept my whole entire life. I never hated on nobody. If I see somebody do good, it made me want to do it. It made me want to put that work in to be on that level that they on. And so that's what I did. I went to camps and I went to colleges and played open gym, and I would go there. They wouldn't even let me play. I sit on the sideline crying. Like I said, that didn't do nothing but make me go harder. That's what got me in the predicament I'm in now. Just working hard. Just times like this with early morning before a game, while I'm dead tired, I'm a little sore. I'm in the gym still getting it in. Because I know that it's more just you know, it's high school basketball. It's more than basketball. You know what I'm saying? You always trying to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is like a safe haven for me. You know, when I come on the court, I forget about everything, every problem, everything. You know what I'm saying, that I got going on, and I just play. You know, and so that's what I do. Separate this from everything. You know, I'm not like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Had, you know what I'm saying, everything in their life. My mom worked hard. She was in the military. She made sure that, you know what I'm saying, I was straight, that I never missed a meal, as well as my grandma. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that when I get on this court, I'm working hard for them. Growing up, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was a basketball. I always loved basketball. When I moved out here, I wouldn't say that I know I wanted to be ranked, but at the time, it really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, on my mind, because, you know what I'm saying, I was too busy just playing basketball. And so when I started seeing everybody else that I was growing up being ranked and they wasn't ranking me, it kind of hurt me. So like I said, it got me back in the gym, and I just got hungry. And I just started working, and I just cut everybody off, you know what I'm saying, and I just blacked out, you know what I'm saying, and that's what got me predicted here. And just with the rankings, I mean, it's something, you know what I'm saying, it's something to be proud of, you know what I'm saying, because it tells you how hard you're working. You started when you finished. You're right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not finished. And so I was saying, the rankings, it's all right, but you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it really don't matter. Nobody getting a paycheck, you know what I'm saying, nobody getting no, you know what I'm saying, accolades, you know, McDonald's all American, that's a big honor. But at the end of the day, everybody want to get paid, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I want to do, is just take this game here and just keep going with it and just keep getting better and just working on my craft and just, you know, trying to get paid. So right now, my top 5 is Arizona, San Diego State, Philadelphia, Oregon, Michigan State. And so those top 5, those are my top 5 right now. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not closing my recruiting off to nobody. Kobe, for sure.
Whoa.
Kobe, for sure. Kobe, the greatest to ever play the game of basketball. I don't care what anybody says. I study film. Kobe is the best to ever play. One thing I do is I make beats. I don't rap, but I make beats with my iPad and stuff. So that's one thing, because I play 5 instruments. I play piano, guitar, marimba, trombone, and drums. So I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, artistic when it comes to music. That's one thing about me. I really love music. And that's like one thing. Another thing that gets me in my zone is music. Period. You know, when I'm feeling down, I just listen to music. Or when I'm feeling down, I just make music. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy when you can actually make your own music. Probably Dame. Dame, like, I really like Damian, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to NBA rappers, you kind of take them for a joke. But Damian Lillard, like, when he be really speaking that truth. So I feel like right now, he's probably one of the best rappers. I heard that in the NBA right now. Brandon McCoy, we about to get ready to go. We just got a good workout in after the walkthrough. We about to go home, get some food in our system, rest up for this little game, and I'm going to holler at you later. I mean, you can say what you can say. I'm a walking bucket, I guess. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from getting what I want.